Do you know these kind of girls that always have their life together? They're smart, cultured, educated, they always have hobbies. You will never be one of them if all you do is keep scrolling. But don't worry, I am here to help you, because smart really is the new sexy. Hello my loves, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Mirella and I love sharing all things self-care, class, and self-growth. Today I'm going to teach you how your free time can actually make you smarter with 10 simple habits that you can start doing right now instead of just wasting your life away scrolling on your phone. As always, if you love this video, don't forget to subscribe, and if you want to connect with me, in the description you'll find all of my information and my other socials where I post daily tips and so much more about my life. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. My first tip is to go back and start doing again all of the things that used to enrich you when you were a child. I'm talking about all these little habits and things that you used to love so much when you were little, but then life happened and then you just stopped doing them. Remember how much you loved spending time in nature, or spending the whole day reading or drawing, painting, writing stories, singing. You don't even need to be good at it. This is such a great way to reconnect with yourself with no pressure, no expectation, no anxiety. It's really just you and your inner child. And not only this is incredibly therapeutic, but most of the time, most of these habits are actually very calming and regulating. So it will also help you a lot with stress and anxiety and processing your emotions. My second tip is to start journaling. And I know that a lot of people are skeptical because everyone is telling you to do that and you feel confused, you don't know how to do it. The reality is that there are truly so many ways. If you're a very creative person, you can make it into a little scrapbook with pictures and memories, things that you want to look back at. Or if you're like me, you can make it into a little diary where you just write your days, you process your emotions, write how you feel. Or you can even make it into a little planner, so where you plan your days and you set your goals. And this can really help you in so many ways. You will clear your mental clutter, actually giving shape to your overwhelming thoughts. It helps you understand yourself, understand your emotion, and again, it's very therapeutic and will make you grow immensely. Now, something that me and my boyfriend do a lot is to go on museum dates. And we probably visited every single museum you can think of in so many cities around the world. Because to me, something that really lacks in this society is the true appreciation of beauty and art. And I know that this can really vary depending on where you live. I mean, I live in Italy, so sometimes cities are walking art. I have access to many museums. I know that this is not the same everywhere, but it's really something that enriches you so much on so many levels. It makes you connect with something bigger than yourself, something so beautiful. So if you have the possibility, definitely spend your free time going on little museum dates. Now, the next tip for you is actually very fun, and it is to start playing games that will stimulate you mentally. I personally love playing chess, and recently I also started playing Sudoku again. And if you can do it outside of your screen, absolutely choose that. And even if you have no one to play with, we literally live in an era where we have access to everything we want in our hand. So definitely consider this, because it's such a fun way to spend your time and it doesn't feel like a chore at all, but it will actually make you smarter. You will improve your critical thinking, even fix your attention span. Now, my next tip is to just start reading, and you can literally read anything you want, from literature to adventure to self-help books to romance. I'm definitely a self-help book girly. I read so many and I have so many recommendations. You can learn so much, from spirituality to finance, psychology, to how to heal trauma, how to build new habits. You can literally learn it all. You have so much space in your head for new things, new topics. It literally just take you 10 minutes a day. So why would you avoid that? Something else you can do is start doing mood boards. I'm not just referring to vision boards, and I actually already made a video on that. So if you're interested in this, definitely check it out. But a mood board is something slightly different. It can literally show fashion outfits, and so giving you an idea of how you want to dress, or it can represent an emotion. It can literally be based on anything you want. You can put in pictures of something specific and it can be very inspiring, but it's also a very creative way to spend your time. It's a way of creating art in some sense. Again, so much more inspiring than just scrolling. Another thing you definitely need to understand is that learning doesn't stop in school. So even if you finished your studies, or maybe you study a specific subject, for example, I study law, which is definitely not very fun all the times, that literally doesn't mean that you cannot learn other things that you might be passionate about. You can do master classes, you can do cooking classes, you can go back to doing sport classes of things like ballet, which might be something that you love to do when you were a child. Literally never too old to start doing new things. If you have free time, you can even do an online degree nowadays. So if you cannot go to university, you can literally do it at home. So what's your excuse? We literally have access to any topic in the world in the palm of our hands, but we still choose to just scroll. Link to this topic, a very nice way in which you can spend your time and also learn something, to start watching TED Talks, documentaries, and even podcasts. I love watching my series, but as with everything, you can just find a balance. For example, I love watching Netflix when I eat. When I get ready, I always put on a podcast. And I usually just watch them on YouTube, again, for free. One thing that you really need to understand is that you do not need to get rid of everything that brings you joy in order to become a better person or learn something. You can literally just add things into your routine, and all these tiny little things will make you smarter and will make you a better person without even having to put any effort at all. You will not even notice it. My 9th point is to just learn to be alone with your presence. What happens very often is that we just want to avoid thinking, and so we just spend our entire day with our phone in our face to just avoid processing our emotions or really think about anything. But sometimes the biggest growth will happen in stillness, in slowing down, really getting in tune with our bodies. So something I really recommend you to do is to start meditating. Stop escaping this noise in your head. Stop constantly stimulating your brain with instant gratification. Start actually sitting with your thoughts. Now, my final tip is for all these girls that will listen to this entire video and still keep scrolling. And I know you're here, and don't worry, it happens to the best of us. Well, my advice is to just start using your phone correctly. And actually, if you clicked on this video and you watched it until here, it's most likely that you're already doing this, because my advice is literally to just start following creators that will inspire you instead of just making you feel jealous. So stop wasting your time. Stop watching things that will give you negative energies, and even change platforms sometimes. For example, instead of scrolling on Instagram or TikTok, you can watch YouTube videos which have a longer form. Most of the time they're educational and they will not fry your brain. Or scroll on Pinterest instead of TikTok. You can watch pictures that will actually inspire you. You can feel aligned with your true self. You can literally scroll in your vision board. Another social that everyone is downloading nowadays is Substack, where you can literally just read essays and share your thoughts with other people instead of just mindlessly scrolling. If that's something you'd like to do, you can even start creating. Become a content creator. Maybe you can even make money off of it. Whatever you choose to do, make social media serve you, not the other way around. You're the one in control. You're the one that decided what to consume. And it's about time that you start acting like it. So if you made it till here, I'm so proud of you for choosing to evolve, because a calm mind, depth, curiosity, emotional intelligence, culture, education, that's really what makes you powerful. That's attractive. That's magnetic. You don't become that girl by just watching other people becoming it. You become that girl by choosing it every single day. So if you're still here, I really appreciate you so much. I really hope that you learned something, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.